Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up? What up, Mal? What up, Amiko? How's everybody doing today? Happy Friday. All right. Let's get shut up real quick. Dude, I didn't get any of my commands updated. What am I doing, guys? What up, Magman? What, are you going to go by Good Naruk now? Am I saying that right? Rashad, what up, fam? Yeah, early. Nice. How's your week, man, dog? Happy Friday. Sorry. Trying to update all my commands real quick. All right, we're good. We're good. I think we're good. Almost there. Dude, I'm not ready. I literally just quit work. Quit work. Stop working. Trying to switch gears. All right. All right. There we go. Going well? Yeah, it's been pretty chill, man. It's been busy. Busy, but pretty chill. Ready for the CCRE stream, dude? I'm so juiced. So juiced for this stream. I have it back in top mail right now. But we'll try both. We'll try out a couple keycaps sets and see how it's sounding. If it's ready for prime time. Oh shit, I forgot to grab the plates though. What am I doing? Hang on, let me open this plates real quick. Too much crap. Too much crap. I literally have had time to open my own mail. I'm slacking on mail day. Oh Lord, even opening this is gonna be a thing. Okay, hang on. Yo, what up, Warfinger? Figured it's time to shed the gamer tag after 28 years, man. Last name is Badnaruk. Oh, okay. That's cute. Yeah, mine is actually my gamer tag too, bro. Keyboard Dad, what up, man? How we doing, man? Happy Friday. Sorry, excuse me while I'm opening these plates. Whoops. Very nice. All right, I'll get a sound test going for you so you can listen to something nice. All right, we got some plates to test out, guys. So, okay, this is the V2. Well, let me switch this real quick. Well, before we even go that route, let me show off the proto. So this is the CCRE, which was based on the original design of the CCRX, designed by the homie Dark, designed by Dark, right? This version of it is a redesign by me, which features some changes, right? We got O-ring support. There's differences in terms of the actual design aesthetic. A huge through weight now versus a rear weight on the old version. Different screw placement, etc., etc. This is V2 of the actual prototype. We had another one, which you guys have maybe seen on stream. I know most of you guys have seen it on stream or heard the sound test so far. But I took feedback on that and I came up with this dude, and I've been freaking loving the hell out of it ever since. But to continue the testing before we show up for the IC, I'm testing a few different plates. So this is like a modified version of the original. Has a little bit more of an aggressive spacebar cut on the bottom. Yo, D-Chung, thank you for the follow, man. Appreciate it. Welcome to the squad. Which is probably what we'll go with today. threw this in there with no flex cuts, just to see how that affects sound and feel overall. It is a leaf spring plate. So this is based on the ecliptical plate, basically. Or it is the ecliptical plate, I should say. We got the Kohaku cut spacebar, which is barely anything down there. Very curious on how that sounds. The cut that's in here right now is pretty aggressive. I'll show you guys. I had to do it myself. It's pretty ghetto, but but we're gonna make it work. And then, what do I have 2 of these? They give me 2 of them? Oh, I think they threw in a free one. Look at that. Threw in a free plate. Or they partially cut it. Interesting. Okay. I wonder what happened there. Then with like smaller cuts on there. Okay. Well, we'll go with the other one. The more aggressive one, I guess. For today. Remove the dots on the back and throw your logo on there, bruh. The dots make it though. The dots are that's what it is. The logo's gonna go down here. Unfortunately, the menu that I use, they don't support laser engraving, so they're good for quick, dirty prototypes. JLC CNC. If you guys have heard of JLC PCB, it's the same company, but they have a machining service. Which is why it doesn't have a top engraving. I think for the group buy, we'll probably offer a blank option for anybody that wants that, but I'll see. What up, Ray? All right. Let's get a quick sound test then, yeah? We'll do this dude. Back over here. What up, Plastic? How we doing? Happy Friday, everybody. I think this is set. All right, let's go 60 seconds. Oh my God. Oh, my hands. We'll do some different angles too in the sound test. Ooh. Sorry, I literally coded all day today, so my wrists are shot. I probably should have fucking stretched or something. This is the angle I usually use for my sound test, so we'll try this one. But I'm gonna go down here. Okay. Oh my Lord. All right, one more. Uno mas. Percentage-wise, how closely relatable is this to the CCRX? That's interesting. I mean, it's the same body, right? Overall, it's still 7 degrees, same typing angle, same front height. It's a lot of aesthetic changes on the outside. Chamfers versus filleted, whatever the fuck. Edges. I can't think right now, guys. I'm sorry. It uses a true cherry lip instead of the curve that he's got. Much sharper corners. The through-weight design changes it pretty substantially, I would say, and then it also supports O-ring. So there's some pretty significant changes. So I'd say maybe like 70%, 70, maybe 75% there. In terms of sound, I think it's going to be quite different because of that massive through-weight compared to no internal weight on the CCRX or the PCRX, which are both running soon. We'll do one more up top. For sure, man. For sure, I got you. Yeah, I mean, I think it sounds awesome. O-ring definitely sounds a lot different. V1's O-ring overall, I would say the V2 prototype sounds a lot better than V1. The compression is more even throughout the case, so there's not any resonance or anything like that. So it's been awesome. We got to test that today. That's something we're going to test out today. I haven't had a chance to test it. It should, in theory, work. Basically part of the changes that I made for V2 is I increased the amount of space that's inside the case. Sorry, let's get this out of the way. That's inside of the case to accommodate thicker O-rings. So the Graveshift O-rings are 50A that I'm using, and they're like 4 millimeters thick, so they're pretty thick. PCB snaps might be a tiny bit thicker, but I think we should still be able to do it. Just might be a little bit higher in compression. I also dropped the O-ring post heights to accommodate thicker O-rings, so the compression's a little different. But it worked out great. Like there's no sliding of the assembly or anything like that. The sound is much clearer than it was on V1. On V1, I had to use thinner O-rings, like 3.5 millimeter O-rings from JGW. So yeah, it's been a fun process for sure. Let me turn the music back on. And I'm going to sheet a little bit. We have some switches ready to go. We have some stabs ready to go. And we'll just get into the build, yeah? Let's just get into the build. Oh, and sorry, my sound, I should have said this from the beginning. It's been built with MX1A blacks on aluminum. All right, let me grab the stabs and all the stuffs. And then we'll try out a few different keycaps, like I said earlier. We'll try out some OG Cherry die subs. We'll try out some DCS, and we can probably throw some GMK on there. We already got GMK. Oh, sorry, I've actually got swag beige now, so I'm curious to try that out. I've been hearing good things. Oh, where I put the PCB though? Can't do nothing without the PCB, right? Right here. Okay. Yes. Here we are. I did desolder this last night, so let's do a quick test on it just to make sure everything's working. And then when we get to so as I understand, I got it from Bowl, so I think everything that shipped out from Bowl has it included already. At least that's what I was told. I'm gonna pull Via real quick. What's the deal with 1A or 2A, Hyperglide, Ultraglide, in your opinion? I've seen 1A being the worst of them. It all really depends on what you want. 1A, so the older you go in Cherry generations, right, the scratchier it can be. So if you like that scratchy feel, that's generally why you go that route. Traditionally speaking, I guess, people would mod Vint switches because they were just easier to source. Like it was cheaper to get Vints before the hobby popped off. Now it's kind of a cloud thing, right, to try to find rarer switches. Effectively, depending on how you mod them, they're all pretty much equal. But if you're going to run them, like, let's say you just run them stock, but all you're doing is like a spring swap or something like that, and you lube them all the same, that's generally the rule of thumb. The older you go, the more scratchy they're going to be. MX2As in particular are unique because they've made some changes. The spring's a little bit different. They come pre-lubed for the spring, and then they're diamond polished and lightly broken in. So they're going to be a little bit smoother even because of that reason. So if you like broken in switches, I think MX2s are a pretty solid choice. They're definitely a lot smoother, especially depending on how you mod them. But yeah, me personally, I like MX1As just because, one, they're cheap. We'll see how long that lasts now that they've stopped making them, right? But they're traditionally pretty cheap compared to MX2As. And I like to scratch. I like to lube my stuff pretty lightly, so yeah. And then Ultraglides and Hyperglides, I think, so 1As are Hyperglides. I think Ultraglides is just a nickname from what I understand, right? For like super lubed or like butter browns or whatever, like when it's more so in line with how they're modded. Yeah, as far as I understand, that's what Ultraglides are. And I think they might be broken in as well, if I'm remembering correctly. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. We're just gonna do a quick spot test to make sure I didn't mix anything up. Just gonna quickly spot test. Make sure all the things work. Okay, I think we're good. Think we're good. Let's call it there. We can get going. Is the music kind of quiet? Let me turn it up. It's all right. Go to Answer X2. Appreciate it, dude. I'm still pretty new in the hobby. It's been a little bit over a year, so I could be wrong. My bad if I am. That's just feedback I've heard based on other streams and whatnot. What in the hell? What in the hell? Okay. Yeah, but if you're wondering if it's worth spending a buttload of money on older switches, generally not. Generally not the case, because you can mod MX2As to sound just as good. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of batch variants, so that's one of the other things that's gotten better over time with Cherry, as the factory's matured, right, and technology's matured. Newer switches have less batch variants, which is like, you get some really crappy ones every once in a while where there's a lot of leaf tick, or other issues, tolerance issues from manufacturing. The older you go, the more prevalent those issues are as well. Did it go out again? God damn this face cam, dude. I don't know what's up with this face cam. Sorry, guys. Got a sore throat. Here we go. Maybe? You see me? Am I here? All right. I see it on my side. I think we're good. Sweet. How's everybody's week been though, man? What's everybody been getting into? Anybody win those SMKX re-raffles and all that stuff? And these are, I mentioned it earlier, OG Nixies. Let me grab a regular Nixie so I can show you guys. These actually look quite a bit different. With older MX Blacks, it's really hard to tell the difference without looking at like the stem. But with OG Nixies, it's a lot more obvious. They're like a little bit more translucent. So this is an OG Nixie on the right versus on the left. Let's see if I can get it to show properly. Maybe. Hello. No? There we go. This guy is a little bit clear. You can kind of see it, right? This one's a little bit more milky. Super interesting. Sound-wise, they sound pretty close, I would say. You won the Kohaku raffle. Nice, dude. Congrats. Hell yeah. It's the Reseda green one, right? I think. Amazing fucking week. Moving to Virginia in 7 days and attending KB meetup after. That's dope, dude. Congrats. That sounds exciting. Where are you currently? Is it going to be like a huge difference in weather and stuff? Virginia is beautiful. Won the V3, but luckily slimed them out and passed up. Oh, shit. Yeah. Well, what made you choose to pass? They'll be fine, I'm sure. Their pool is probably massive for entrance. My first one adventure. Yo, hell yeah. Go buy a lotto ticket, bro. South Carolina. Okay, not too bad, but yeah. Major change in quality of life and outlook on life. It's my breakthrough. Yo, hell yeah. That's exciting. Super happy for you. Life's too short, man. Life's too short to stay negative or to let things bring you down. There's so much bad shit happening all the time, right? It feels worse than ever now because of all the media and noise and social media, but like, life's beautiful. I try to go outside every day now and just start my day with gratitude. And just like listening to the birds and shit. You know what I mean? Like, okay, let me start at the bottom. Sorry. Just spending like 5, 10, 15 minutes outside of my hole where I spend the rest of my life. But yeah, grounding yourself in gratitude is it's not easy to do, but once you start doing it, your whole perspective on life can change pretty drastically, and you become more resilient as a product of doing that, you know? More resilient to the negative shit that does happen, because life is going to keep lifing. Bad things are going to happen to you and to the people you love. That's unfortunate reality, right? But like, what changes is your ability to deal with it. So I'm hoping that change is huge for you, transformative. Hey, what up? How we doing? Happy Friday to you. Okay, oh shoot, my bad. I forgot. Some of these have LEDs. I need to pay attention. Bro, I'm not ready at all today. I don't got any of my build stuff out. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. Let me make sure I pay attention to that too. No, actually, it looks like our LED is scuffed. No. GG's. Well, that's fine. Trying to get it out of there. No lies detected. I try to be grateful for the gift to even be living, mindful of the existence and how my little 80 years on this earth will end sooner than... Yeah, dude. Exactly. It's all about perspective. All about perspective. God damn it. All right, one sec. There we go. Oh, it's Saturday. Yeah, I always forget about that. Sorry. Jealous. You're already to the weekend, man. What's been going on? How you been? This LED is fighting me right now. Beautiful. All right. I don't use LEDs anyway, so we're okay. So other than the Haku, anybody else got any sick stuff coming in? New buys, group buys that have been piquing your interest? We were talking about swag earlier, dude. They're freaking killing it right now. I feel like they're announcing new shit every freaking week. Yo, what up, Chris? How we doing, dude? Happy Friday, bro. What color? You can't, dude. I had to drop. Like immediately after I joined. Unfortunately, I had some issues with the manufacturer on my own projects. So I couldn't bring myself to give him money. It's a sick board though, man. I'm super sad I dropped out on that. I know it's going to sound sick. And the design was awesome. Shout out to Unknown. Oh, wait. Not Unknown. Is it Unknown? What the fuck? I'm blanking, dude. I'm cooked? No, you'll be fine. He's had like really good experiences with them. I think he's used them for like every single project. What color did you get? Unusual. Why do I always say unknown? Oh, it's Unknown keycaps is what I think of. Yeah, unusual. Very dope designer. Did the group already start like the order in terms of manufacturing? Knew that didn't go in right. I'm actually probably not going to use a Nixie spacebar now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, we'll do it for now. Curious how it sounds. Oh, nice. Right after CNY? They move quick. I got his green unit, but Loki planning to get gunmetal. Ooh. Gunmetal is so sick. I still have my gunmetal Corsa. I've been so tempted to join all, like there's so many different variants and commissions running, but I can't get over the gunmetal. It's just too nice. It's also my only gunmetal board. CCRE LFG, let's do it, man. I'm excited. This build has some very scuffed spacebar stabs too. I kind of scuffed them while I was trying to cut the plate. So the wire popped out and it took like forever to do surgery to get it back in spot into place, but it's not ideal. Let's just say that. What build am I running on the Corsa? I'm running Brixies on carbon fiber. So Nixie top browns. It's a cool little Franken switch. How about you? I've also got a blacks build, but it's been a minute since I've had it in there. Brixie's too fun. I really need to get another batch going soon. DP blacks in the turbo, nice, very nice. Sound test, we need sound tests. We almost there. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, I might have to heat that up. Okay. We'll do that last. The best part about dark anode colors like gunmetal and turbo, cap choices are universally infinite. Yeah, honestly, it's like silver. Like everything goes on silver. All right. I apologize in advance for my soldering mat. I desoldered like 3 boards last night, so it's kind of a mess. You didn't have a chance to clean it. My bad. My bad. Speaking of, God damn it. Give me 1 sec. I gotta grab my stuff. I'll be right back. So I was hoping to get some Vent Blacks lubed up for like a double stream today, but I ran out of time. So that'll be next. We'll get a 360C build in. Maybe tomorrow. Assuming I'm not sick, because I feel like I'm getting sick. I didn't even ask, should have been common knowledge. I missed that. That's hella funny. The Brixie God. You sound deep. Yeah. Sound sounded sexy? Yeah, bro. I got a sore throat. You know what it is? These kids, dude. They're just bringing stuff in constantly. I'm actually trying to put that in real quick. Nice. Had a little bit of solder stuck in there. We're going to single pin like we usually do. Make sure I don't scuff this build. I like to get my hands on Brixies. What you prefer on PC plate, Brixies or Ergo Clears, man? Oh, dude, that's a good question. Personally, I like Clears a lot on stiffer plates. I feel like it just helps the sound. It's been a minute since I've tried them on a PC. I have some purples ready to go. Maybe that'll be the next build on something. I've been wanting to rebuild the Meg, my little Jace clone, and it's using blacks on PC, so maybe that'd be a cool little alternative to test out. What are you going to put it in? Honestly, Brixie sound good on everything, dude. It's like a cheat code switch. I don't know why it works so well. But a lot of people's issues with browns is the way they sound, and I feel like it fixes that. So you get the tactility of a brown, but the sound of like a Nixie. Just a cool combo. Any appeal behind purples are just a recolor of clears, so they're the same thing. I had bought some for just a themed build. That's all it was. Yeah, clears are awesome, dude. I prefer clears to browns myself. I want to try those Clixies. I need to hit up Chris. Your Clixies are coming soon? What is the makeup of that switch? Someone fill me in. Chris, if you're still here, please give us the method. Clixies are a Franklin switch that Chris first brought to my attention. I don't know if they're popping off elsewhere, but... Oh, it's just a Nixie top clear? Okay. Rashad was right. How's the change sound in your opinion? Yeah, I know, right? Sounds appealing. My favorite thing about those mods, well, actually, what do you get left over then? A clear top Nixie? I wonder how that sounds. What's the difference in material? I built one to show Mag and commission a batch. Yo, let's go. I'm gonna have to commission a batch. I want both though. I want to try both. I want to try the clear top Nixies and the Nixie top clears. Is it the same material? Wait, do clears have black tops? No. Do they? I thought they were... Okay, I'm probably wrong. I mean, I'm for sure wrong. It's been a sec since I looked at the clears. Oh, man. Yeah, we need sound test, Mag. Or, my bad, Naruk. Good Naruk. Does anybody know when the Sasantas are going to hit the market? Like, have they shipped yet? The Maurices? He's been on a roll too, dude. He's got Sintesi coming out, and then the Longi. Everybody's making moves. Oops. Bend pin. My bad. Weirdly bent pin. Chris, did you end up trading your raw? Oops. Your raw K mini, Kaze mini? Sorry. I'm eager for those to ship too. I haven't heard any like sound tests or anything from them. What did I just do? Why did I do that? GG's. Did it fall out? Oh, I'm stupid. This is what happens when you're on autopilot. I was like, what am I doing? Oh, okay. We good? Yes. Okay. Let's reflow these. I only post that on your server. Oh. Is it a secret? My bad. Sorry. I don't know if I bent that. Did I bend that? Shit. Okay. I thought I got it in there clean. It's the only problem with old switches, dude. These freaking pins. Chris took my stock ass marshmallows from Thick Dock and twin turboed them. Nice. Keyboard Los Santos. Damn throwback. Alright, we're gonna have to just make it work, I think. I mean, scroll lock. I don't use that key anyway. Who cares? Alright. Tom too, yeah. Shout out Tom, dude. Tom actually cut the plate for that's in there right now. I really need to mod some GATs to try out, dude. I gotta mod those RAWs you sent me, Chris. It's been too long since I used a GAT switch. Oh, you know what's finally showing up, dude? My Pro 2K. I can finally do an EC build. Well, technically a Topra rebuild. I guess that shows up on Wednesday. So you guys can watch me struggle through that. I've heard it is not fun. Is anybody into EC? Yeah, we got one. Worth it. I still want to try an EC board. Did you end up getting the Gehern? Gehern? Mango taught me how to say it and I already forgot. Nope. I would say just start with like an OEM. Oops, we missed one. Find yourself a nice like HHKB Pro 2. Or a Real Force or something. Bet. Let's finish it up. Anybody know what's going on with Black Simon's CCRX? Did production already start on those guys? Man, I've got the Turk Corsa and Raw EE both sitting at my desk, begging to get built. Gonna be awesome. Yeah, for real, dude. Congrats on the Corsa. I actually got a brass weight from that run. I'm gonna try to throw that in the gunmetal. See how it messes with the sound. The E is a cool board too. It's been a while since I've done a Geon build. No, he extended the group by a little till May 20th. Oh, okay. I love voice to text. Nice. Yeah, drive safe, please. Makes a huge difference. Oh, did you already rebuild yours with it? Oh, wait, you have a turquoise one. Never mind. What am I talking about? Yeah, I feel like brass tends to sound the best for internal weights. Yeah, my bad, dude. I'm like, you're the runner, bro. Of course you got one. We need a sound test, dude. Brass absorbs pinging the most out. Yeah. I got a new mic recently so I can drop a nice, dude. Just lazy to do anything because I'm moving in a few weeks. Oh, for sure. Congrats on that, bro. Making moves. Moving is the friggin' worst. I pray we never have to move again. True story, my parents have moved, I think, at least 30 times total. Most of that before they had us. But even we moved around a lot. Okay, let's double check. I need to clean this thing up. It's looking gross. Yep, we're good. Sweet. Yeah, it's brutal, dude. One of those was moving cross country. That was the worst. We had to pack up a massive truck. I can't even imagine moving now. Now that we got kids and we got a full house full of shit. No, thank you. No, thank you. All right, let's do one more test. change that setting. Oops. Oops, what am I doing? Got it. Nice. Very nice. Love to see that. All right. Top mount first. Get off of me. God damn it. Give me 1 second. I got my headphones tangled in my seat. Oh, sounds like my kids are home too. All right. Where's it at? There it is. Oh. Let's pull this dude out. All right. Niku, what up? Happy Saturday. Hope you had a good week, dude. Perfect timing. How is it? How's that PCRX treating you? It's really good. Yeah, I'm excited for that, man. I'm tempted to buy the join the Pandemonium one, just because of FOMO. All right, set this guy down. The build my friend has is really good. Wingtree, Camellia on Alu with DCS. Ooh, I haven't tried Wingtree. How are they? Well, you said it really nice, so must be really nice. We're doing an OG Nixie build right now. Really good. You're getting a Pandemonium for sure? I like that it's smoked. It's my favorite color on PC. I had some of the earlier ones. They weren't as good, but these are really good. Nice. I got to try them out. Song, sorry. I'm constantly updating UPS tracking for Lumen protos, hoping customs just let some slide, dude. I'm praying it all goes smoothly. Very excited for the Lumen too. The protos look beautiful. YC killing it. Otherwise, €400. Oof. In fees, yeah, that's rough. Could be worse. You could be in the US. It'd easily be 100%, if not more. That's what they've been hitting us with. Okay. And then it's a complete pain in the ass to try to get them to refund you. I've been trying to get a refund on some fees that were erroneously assessed, and it has been a fucking complete pain. I'm also curious if what YC was trying to sell me on is actually true or not with a special alu they use. Ooh. Well, dude, one thing I've definitely learned is not all aluminum is the same. Even if it's got, you know, it's a specific spec or grade, quality definitely varies. Structural integrity, sound, all of those things can be wildly different. Even when, like, they're saying it's 6062 or 6063 or whatever. I've heard they use really high quality aluminum. I mean, their boards sound good. Curious how it's different from what DDS offers. She said they have a special composition for better anodes. Oh, that actually makes sense though, because their ano is really nice. Like, I have not seen better ano. Well, the other plate is anodized by Ano Factory Keswick uses, so also not bad. Okay. $55 for a plate was rough. Yeah, 100%. Versus 15? Yeah, no brainer. Okay. Oh, you know what I forgot to grab? Caps. Well, let's just go with this for right now. I've got black snail that I had on the 930. Let's start there. And then we'll do a DCS. Where the hell did I put it? Is this one? Oh Lord. This is the problem with Ziplocs. I tried moving to Ziplocs and it just made my life harder. Is this it? Yes. Okay. Here we go. But I wanted to get at least one, so I'm not surprised if you. Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. I'm just praying that, I mean, I use JLC CNC for this, and it's really, really crap quality. Like, bottom of the bin quality. So I'm praying if it sounds good in this, then YC will just be that much better, you know? And that's the hope. What am I doing? I just like having protos I want to keep. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I don't know what I'm going to do with these protos. I want to keep them because they're my first ones ever. But then they're just going to sit and not get used, you know what I mean? And that's not exactly ideal. Oh, my son is losing his shit. Can you guys hear him in the background? He's got the craziest cry. It's like full-blown just screaming. I've never heard a baby cry like that. I swear we're not killing him. I promise. Yeah, good quality. Yeah, the YC ones. Are you planning on keeping all of them? We look for people who want to support the project and keep it going. Oh, hell yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, that makes sense. Shout out to Decuzo, the GOAT. Love that dude. Awesome, awesome person. He's got his hands in everything too, man. Oops, that's not the right spot. What am I doing? I was like laughing when he told me that. I was like, of course he's one of the ones that funded a proto. I think he never wrote an NVH. Yeah, he's a lurker, but he's tapped all the way in, man, all the way in. Super nice dude. Shout out to Calm Corner. I don't know if you're still here. Rashad, he's also part of them. The collective known as CC, Commission Corner. They got some cool stuff coming soon, guys. If you're not already tapped in, please tap in. Okay, making sure I'm right. Almost there. Oops. All right. Oops. Come on. There we go. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. All right. Let's see how we did. Let us see how we did. It was definitely a good decision getting 3 protos instead of just 1. A friend requested quote for his HG Real Force case, and the proto would have cost like, yeah, oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, Trav, what up, man? Happy Friday. Perfect timing. Trav, I was trying to get a dual build. Hang on, I messed something up. I was trying to get a dual build going today because I just got the 360C desoldered last night. But why is this? What is happening right now? There we go. Okay. But I wasn't able to get the switches for it modded in time, and I've stole the Nixies for this build, unfortunately. So sorry. I will try to get that done. Hopefully tomorrow. I was just talking about that on stream. Lord, everything's going crazy. There it is. Okay, OG Nixies on aluminum, and this is the proto plate that I was gonna go. I thought that was what you're building, Rip. Yeah, sorry, dude. I had to get this one done first so I could get the IC going. I have Nixies. I started modding on my desk. They've been sitting for months. Dust modded, nice. Extra scratch, extra texture. My bad. Matt, what up? Perfect timing. Everybody's dropping in perfect timing. My fault. That's a little high. All right, let's do one more. We'll go to 60 seconds. This is Nixies on aluminum in top mount. Oops. Lord. You playing on car speakers? Oh, you got back from a dinner? Nice. Happy birthday to your bro. All right, we'll go back to the other angle that I usually use. Sorry, the space bar is a little off. There we go. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. This thing sounds nuts. sec. Just this backspace is messing with me. I think the stab is messed up. Let's see what happened here. I can't tell if it's the switch. I think it's the switch. Okay. All right, let's do one of these. Yeah, one thing the mic doesn't really pick up very well is there's a nice bassy undertone of thought. Yeah, this backspace is scuffed. I think it's the stab. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it popped out. Let me see if it popped out. I don't know what the hell's going on with that backspace. It sounds so different than the other backspace that I had. Must be a stab. We'll fix it later. But otherwise, man, it sounds awesome. All right, let's try O-ring. Zero resonance. Nice comfy type feel. Yeah, awesome. Shout out to Dark, dude. Clip to plate for the win. For the win. By the way, guys, so you might want to hit up Bowl for O-rings for sure. He's got a good source. Sick. Chris mentioned we could make our own. I kind of want to try that, just to try it. But we'll use a grape shift in here for now. Okay. Yeah, moving to 8 screws was definitely the move. Dealing with the extra 2 definitely slowed this down too much. All right. Oh, I gotta grab the O-ring, which is over there. Which ones are you using right now? Or planning on using right now? Have I tried dual mount yet? No, I haven't. I have not. Usually I would use top mount or dual mount when the sound is a little off, but it's been sounding fire in both configurations. All right, hang on 1 sec. Let me grab the O-ring. Okay. This is the only tricky thing with these alignment tabs. Just making sure I get everything in spot. There it is. Oops. What is it stuck on? 1 sec. I need my sponge. Hang on. It's stuck. Oh, that's what's going on. There it is. Sweet. Okay. Oh, I missed what was that, Matt? I totally missed that. My fault. Oops. Let's go over here. One sec. I dropped the screw somewhere. Which one did I drop? All right. All right. Let's try this again. All right, so this is O-ring. If I plugged it in, I mean. Oh my God. We'll go with the second angle. Oops. And we'll do one overhead. Oh man. Yo, Asnam, what up? Welcome in. Happy Friday. Yeah, dude, O-ring. I personally, I'm loving O-ring. I am absolutely loving O-ring. I think it makes it more unique. You know, that it's got this configuration. And it just sounds perfect. Like it wakes the spacebar up a little bit more, and it just sort of cleans up the sound a bit without killing it like some O-ring can. Zero resonance once again. Compression's like perfect. Very comfy type feel. Oh, it's Saturday. Oh man, sorry. Yeah, it's okay. You're not the only one. There's plenty of people in here. All right, cool. So that's how that sounds. Nevertheless, the keyboard sounds app, Blue Chefs. Appreciate it. Yeah, dude. It sounds amazing. I'm so happy with how it turned out. Let's do DCS next, yeah? Let's see how this thing sounds with DCS. The backspace is kind of scuffed on this one. But if you listen to the MX Blacks test, it's better. It's the stab. It's got a much better sounding spacebar with the MX Blacks build I did. I don't know what I messed up. So we'll do DCS next, and then we'll do the die subs. And see how it sounds. CCRE and CCRX SE. I don't know about the SE, but I'm definitely getting the PC RX from Neighborhood. I have to take a look at the SE again. I heard he added support for like regular WinKey without the 4-arrow cluster. If he did, then I'm definitely interested. Young Nudie so tough. Not gonna lie, I don't even know what this is. Sample looked crazy though. Or beat, I should say. Oops. Ah. I'm too unk for this music, dude. Okay. GMK down. DCS next. Ah. DC, yes. I've definitely been liking DCS a lot more recently. I need to get more sets. Oops. Oops. Wait, is 2 at or it is? What's both? I forgot about that on this set. I guess it doesn't matter. Tell your DCS Connect or contact to run back DCS Ragnarok for the community, for real. So many good sets, dude. Need to be rerun. Where are you at, 8? There we are. And I just need our tilde. Sweet. Oh man, that went so much easier than last time. I really need to pull all this other stuff out into a separate bag that I know I'm never going to use. All right, let's see how DCS sounds in O-ring. Yo, welcome back. Okay, DCS. Nice, hopefully you enjoyed it. Man, I'm loving DCS on here. Holy shit, the spacebar is nuts. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is it better? It's different. Oh my God, my left hand is dead. Man, if it sounds good with DCS, it's bound for trap effect. Nice, dude. Yo, it's crazy. I gotta fix that backspace. It's gonna annoy the hell out of me. Oh man. Yeah, that sounds freaking nuts. Let me see if I can fix it now, but I'm probably gonna have to desolder it to figure out what's going on. I think the stab is just fucked. Okay, DCS down. Now that I put the DCS. Oh, sorry. Okay. Pickle! Oh, hang on, Pickle. You just got here, so let's do a quick DCS test for Pickle. Happy Friday, dude. We'll do a super quick one, 15 seconds, and then we'll do our OG die subs. It's an O-ring right now, which right now for me is my favorite config. Okay, let's pop these guys off and get our die subs on here. DC is good. DC is good. GODSSON eventually always comes around. First Marisi, now DCS. Hey, DCS is still very board specific. I'm going to say that. But I guess that's what you guys have been saying since the beginning. So, fair. Also, maybe it was just the DCS Reaper set. Because I feel like this sounds better in general. I really hated that set. I've always said that. Yeah, you have, for sure. But there's people that use DCS on everything. I'm super happy with how this thing is sounding, though. You guys got anything fun planned for this weekend? It's probably perceivable, but holy wait, seems like a winner. Feels like a winner, dude, honestly. I was a little nervous with V1. I wasn't sure if the fixes were going to work. But dude, it's like a completely different board, especially in O-ring. I had liked top mount, but with the compression issues on V1, there was like some resonance and pinging. It's all gone now. What? Oh, this thing popped off. I was like, where did that come from? I'm resting all weekend. That's the best thing to do, dude. Enjoy it. All right, now let's see if the clout does anything, guys. Okay. Last but not least, die subs. I was like, wait, is it die subs? Yes, it is die subs. Trav, you have to convince Dark to do a O-ring on the new Eclipse. I don't know if it's going to work in it, though, to be honest. Oh, actually, while I'm doing this, where do I put my spudger? We have full travel on this. I wonder what the hell's going on. It's not even overlubed. From Dark earlier today, sequence 2 is O-ring. Oh, nice. Very nice. Hell yeah, dude. Oops. Oh, got that backwards. What am I doing? Every time. All right. I think the lube just pulled up or something. All right. Last one. Let's see how it sounds with our die subs. was way too short. My fault, guys. Yo, we got a winner in each config, dude. Sheesh. Sheesh, sheesh, sheesh. Dude, I don't know which one I like the most. They all sound so damn good. Yeah, this gives you the best, I think, combination of both. All right. Oops. Yeah, I don't know what I did on the spacebar. Oh, it's not sitting right. Hang on. I don't know if this still has plastic in it. I might have to do that. What's going on the side? I can feel like it's popping off. Might have to use some plastic wrap in here. Is it working? Oh yeah, it is a little bit. Okay, hang on. What is going on with this? All right, we'll just stick to the right side. You hear that? Ugh. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. So excited for this board. I hope you guys are digging it. Yeah, wow, dude, I'm blown away. I'm honestly blown away. Prototyping was definitely worth it. Going through revisions was definitely worth it. Let me turn this off. Hurry up and launch it. Hey, man, I was just waiting to confirm whether or not I wanted to stick with this plate. So if you guys look at this, you want to see my really super ghetto version of this plate? Let me pop this out real fast. This was the cut I used because I didn't want to desolder the board, so I used a Dremel and just took it to it. Which it has a nice sound to it, not quite as poppy as I wanted. Very happy with how it turned out though. Using a slightly more aggressive one than the V1 Proto. You guys can see the cuts here. But yeah, dude, so juiced, so juiced for this. I wonder if I pop this O-ring. Hang on one sec. I mean, not O-ring. Stab out. I think that's what happened. Yeah. Let's see if that fixes it. No. He just does not want to sit on the right. I'm gonna have to put some plastic in there. Do I have an idea of pricing? Not yet. I don't think it's gonna be too crazy. I really don't. Also, I haven't decided on MQ, so I guess we'll see what the IC is, and then we'll go from there. You know, I'll try to keep it obviously as reasonable as I can, but everything has gone up, so we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Let's see how the IC goes. Let's see how many people are involved. Yeah, so the lead time is 3 months. I don't know how long it's going to take. You know, I see the manufacturer does have a queue. We're still waiting on the Singularity, for example, to start production. So hopefully 3 months. But yeah, IC should start next week. And then I'll probably leave it open for a couple weeks. And then we'll go straight to group buy, you know. So happy, dude. Well, thank you guys for sticking it out. I know it was a little bit of a long one. Very excited to get this to you guys. Appreciate you being here. Hope you guys have an awesome weekend. I will catch you guys online in the server. Tap in if you're interested in the product, right? If you're interested in the CCRE, that's where I'm going to be posting all my announcements. I'll probably get an actual IC on Geek Hack and everywhere else where I can. Black on black will look slick. Yeah, dude. The only other thing I got to figure out, I've been trying to find, is a good menu for the weights, because my menu does not support, does not do coding for weights or anything like that, or blackening of weights. They have a method, but they don't recommend it. So I'm still going back and forth with them on that, and we'll see. That might affect the timeline a little bit if I have to get like a sample sent or something. But we shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Let's see who else is streaming right now. If there's anybody we can raid, and if not, we're gonna call it. What? I see Queso, but he's golfing. Let's join Queso. All right, guys. GG's. Till next week. I might do a stream this weekend. We'll see. No promises. But if I do, it'll be the 360C